job, guys. This morning. I love it. Just another doodle. But a lot of detail. Still got to do the sky. Mosaic. Coon ready to go pee-pee? Oh, diggy, my boy. Come on. Let's see who's out here. We got the kitties out here today. Wow, got some snow coming, Daddy. Wow. We had a dusting yesterday. About a 16th of an inch, last for about 10 seconds. But it's cooler today. Just threw in some oak in the fireplace, and you can definitely smell when the oak burns. Different types of wood, but love that smell. I do a lot of ash. I got 5 cords of ash out there. I've got 1 dump truck of oak. I've got a lot of beech. Guess he's gonna go poop. Guess he's going. Oh, Bear! Good morning, handsome. Anyways, this is my mosaic for the day. Did it last night. I started highlighting my black marker, but I think I'm gonna leave this natural brown here. This is just, I'm all out of paper, so I'm using the back of one of my books here. Anyways, one of my logos. This is going to be for the back side of my logo, basically. But I'm going to run it through probably Quark or Illustrator and manipulate it a little bit. But anyways, I got to celebrate on the wet floor. I don't know if I regret using my red ink or should I have gone with my black ink. It outlines it way better with my bold black, but I just liked the red with the brown. I think it complements the brown better. But anyways, I hear you, buddy. Who's outside? Oh, that's my girl. Oh, here's my pen. Elephant gray. Jack-o'-lantern. Real green. These are just real cheap. Cheapest paint you can get for my doodles. I use oils and acrylics up here, but cheap stuff for my little doodles because I'm just printing them anyway. I'm not selling originals. I'm selling prints of my work on this series anyways. Not this. I can't even print these large ones. I'm trying to... It's hard to even show my large stuff online. I don't have any of my large paintings posted just because it's hard to get a good square image on it. You know what I mean? My camera, that's larger than my camera, so I'd have to do a panorama. This thing's 6 foot long, you know. Let me get my girl. I should have a couple kitties coming in for tuna. It should be tuna time pretty soon, guys. Where's Josh? To the lady behind me in the camper. Where is he? Hmm? Hmm? Where is he? Hmm? Shall we? That's what I thought. Anyways, let's check our fire. Who knows what we're cooking good today. I had excellent spaghetti and meat sauce for the last 2 days. It was just fucking killer. I guess I've been in the mood for pasta. There we go. I suppose I could. A lot of times if I leave this draft open, it gives it too much airflow and it just heats it up a little bit too hot. You can't overpack these little wood stoves. Just a nice steady fire is all it really needs. Well, thanks for the like. Didn't even know we had somebody here. Somebody liked my video. What? Only takes one person. Alright, so I don't know. I'm kind of lost in here. I got to come back with my... Before I add that third color... No, that'd be my fourth color. I actually have... We've got the cobalt. And I've got the sky blue. And then I've got that spring green. What do they call it? Yeah, spring green. But I have that one last color here. Let's just see where it goes, because these are going to be more of blue hues, greens, some browns, and then I'm going to go grays and browns up here, and then back to the blues. This is going to be the same as that. You know what I mean? A lot of times your sky is reflected in your water. Yeah, if you Google what art sells best in the world, like in the history of life, and it's going to be landscapes, it's going to be abstract landscapes, and then it's going to be abstract art, and then it's going to be number 4 is going to be like animal scenes. Would you believe that? But basically landscapes and abstract landscapes are the number 1 and 2 sellers in the world of history for art. And then you've got portraits and a few other things, but abstract art's right up there. And then portraits are up there. And then animal life, like anything of dogs. I used to do a lot of animals too, but I just get bored of doing like, I don't know, like that dog. Like, that's just not my style to paint a dog, but I do them. I used to do a lot out west. People would walk by with their dogs. Oh, can you paint one? Yeah, but come back in like 5 hours. It takes time for me. I'm not that kind of artist. But anyways, that's what kind of takes the fun out of the art, when you have a commission and you're doing it to get paid. Then it's like a job. You know what I mean? Art for art's sake or just don't work. Sell them after you make them. I don't like to sell them before I make them. Boom, baby. All right, well, we know what we're doing. Well, for today's menu, okay. Tired of sitting on that chair. I gotta It's not a good stool to paint on. I gotta get my switch tables with my wife. She's got the folding, not the fold. These are all folding ones, but we have the legs adjust so you can take this and lower it. I got to get that one on RV and give her this one. Just because this, I don't want to use this bench anymore. All right, so I'm just thinking. I'm looking and thinking. Looking and thinking, people. Just looking and thinking here. All right. Let me just crack her a little bit. I know. Yeah, see? That's what happens when you throw in. I don't even have a base of coals yet. I just started this. See what I mean? Gotta let it. Can't throw anything large. The art of the fire. I had a good bed of coals this morning still, but I like to start with a clean box, you know what I mean? Because if I start a fire on top of this, I already have 2 inches of, powder I have to work with. That's just less space for wood. But anyways, I clean it every morning, of course, but I like to keep those coals when they're in there. My hot rocks work excellent. So I'm not even done with those. I just grabbed some of the larger ones I had collected. I'm going to do this whole little square. But anyways, fire goes out. These things stay hot for like 3 or 4 hours. They're already hot, but I think they're still hot from last night's fire. But it just generates and resonates. If I don't want to stoke this for an hour, this is still, all these rocks are kicking out heat. Very hot still. Like very hot. Just as hot as this cast iron almost. But anyways, trick of the trade. I might throw some baked potatoes in there this morning. Wrap them up in foil, throw them in there. Not even 20 minutes basically in this little oven. 20 minutes they're done, but you want to make sure you put a bunch of holes in them. I like to wet my potato, wash it down, keep it a little bit moist, wrap it in foil while the potato's wet. You get the idea. You can even wrap your potato with a little bit of olive oil, then in foil, and then throw it in there, and it's just like a golden, crispy shell. They're killer like that. But definitely potatoes sound killer. And let me see what we got for... Oh, hi, Bear. You ready to go poo-poo? Good boy, handsome. Let's see what we're going to do. Oh, I still got those salmon, or not salmon steaks, but tuna, little frozen tuna steaks. Those are good. Got all kinds of fresh chilies from the garden. I mean, we have bags of fresh chilies. Wait till you see next year. Anyways, I think we're doing grilled chicken breast. Darn it, I'm out of milk. I'm gonna do a store run this morning, I think. Hi, dude. Good morning. Kiss me. Good morning, Bear. Ready to go pee-pee? Come on. Let's go pee-pee. But, oh, someone outside? I forgot you, Coon. Dang it, Daddy forgot Coon. My fire closed. Wow. Is that snow? Hawk 2. Yeah, we got some creepy neighbors behind us, but that's everywhere you go in the city, in the country. Creepy people. I don't know if you see him over there. Creepy. My other neighbor really despises those people. I'm like, well, they don't bother us like that, but, people get territorial. Hey, man, we all have to live somewhere. You know what I mean? As long as it's not malicious intent, we're good to go. Everybody's got to live somewhere. Urban sprawl, baby. We're out of real estate on this planet. Urban sprawl. Demise of Mother Earth. Bear, what you doing, Barry? What you doing, Bear? Dang you, Barry. Come on, Barry. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Come on, Barry. 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 Come on. Dang you, Bear. Well, dang you, Barry. Bear. Dang you, Barry. I'm fucking Barry, man. I'm back, Barry. I gotta dump my coals. Die of carbon monoxide with that. Would you believe this little thing can kill this house? If this was full of charcoal and it was still simmering, that produces carbon monoxide and could kill my whole house, but I always make sure it's not. Number one killer, charcoal, man. Kill you quick. That's a fossil fuel, basically. Omits nothing but carbon monoxide. Into the burning pit. Same old trip, it was back then. Barry! Dang you, Barry. Dang you, Barry. I'm a bad boy. I don't have any treats. I told Mommy no. I told Mommy give it a break for a couple days. Too many treats. I'm just waiting for that illicit response. Psychology 101. I did Psychology 101. I hand you the treat. You wag your tail. We're all ushy, lovey. Illicit response. There we go. No, Barry. No, come on, Barry. You already had a big bowl of milk. I don't have no treats for you. Dang you, Bear. It's so loud. I'm a big boy. I'm gonna make you chicken for breakfast, dude. Get off my jock. Let me see. I don't even think we got anything up here. I told Mommy no. I said no treats for one day. We'll take a break. What do we got? A couple oranges left. Make sure you cut these up, you guys, when you're done using them. All your orange bags. Because they go right to the landfill. And I watched a documentary on these things kill more animals than anything. The birds come in here and even mice get wrapped up in them. So cut these into small pieces when you're done using them. Same with your onion bag. These things are just, they don't biodegrade. They're detrimental to the planet, to be honest. But anyways, cut them good. Cut them good. I don't see anything, Bear. That was the plan. That was the plan, dude. The plan was to not have any treats for a day. That's the plan. Wow. Wow. Did Daddy say no? I can make you some chicken. That won't be ready till after we walk. What do you think? What's stinky? Smoky from this. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. It's the only thing we got left. Look how small the cereal boxes got. It's like one bowl of cereal for me now. Thank you, honey. She always takes care of Daddy. As you notice, my Captain Crunch one's already gone. Hang on, I can have a little bit of Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran, Raisin Bran, Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran. Eat it slow. Yeah, that's what you do. You got some, don't worry. There's a Raisin Bran. Daddy. Daddy, I'm spoiled. Oh, what else you do? Living for our animals. What else are we doing? Be dead a long time. We're gonna be dead a long time, people. Well, I got my cast iron skillets all primed up and ready. I got my big casserole cast iron skillet. That's the one I make my large calzones in and stuff. I have a nice collection of cast iron. Actually, probably $1,000 worth of cast iron. I used to collect them, but that one right there, oh baby. Oh baby, that's the monster one. I make killer calzones. It fits in here so perfect. But what was my point? I was talking about something. What am I cooking? Well, how do you guys want me to do it? In a crock pot? Right on the stove? Or normally my dogs like the chicken if I not grill it, but get a golden brown sear on both sides and then crock pot it. You know what I mean? That's a little more flavor than just boiling it. Anyways, feel bad for I forget his name, but that kid I told off yesterday. I forget his name. Anyways, good job. You guys ate it? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I ate it, Daddy. Daddy! Daddy, 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 Daddy. Well, I loved that last product so much that I bought 2 more of the same items. I'll probably just do unboxings this time. As far as my product reviews. But I'll definitely spread the word for you guys. This stuff's killer. Hi, Bear. Where's your bowl, son? I'm not giving you nothing, so stop. All done for now. You guys ate boxes and boxes. Look at these guys. Big boys and girls right here. We're supposed to be on a diet, remember? We talk about it every day. It's a diet. You should try it. Oh, diet, they said. You'll love it. Uh-huh. Diet. Try dieting 4 Huskies. Right. Uh-huh. Diet. You should try it. Uh-huh. Right. Tell my doggies that. Diet. Stop adding so many preservatives in our dog food and they wouldn't get bloated. All the fillers in our dog food. Wow, Detroit Red Wings won a game last night. Those little bastards. Talking about no chemistry for a team. They're kind of lacking chemistry, the Wings. I love them. My favorite sports team in history is Detroit Red Wings. Yzerman's got to go. Let him go. Excuse me. Let him go, people now. Excuse me. All right. I can't think of a single item that you would need more in life in your house. I can't think of one damn item, one survival item, one. Pick any item in the world to have in your house. Mine's going to be a wood stove. If I had to, it could be my light source. I could just keep that cracked. It'd be enough light to do what I had to do. I could cook right here. Heat, light, electricity, like water, everything you need is right here. This is the only element you'd ever need. Obviously, we need our water and stuff, but I'm talking about your one survival item. I'm not taking solar panels, a gun. I wouldn't. It would be a wood stove. Well, what would yours guys's be? Just curious. I think 90% of your survival items would be a computer, maybe your cell phone, or, I couldn't imagine what your guys' items would be. I just couldn't imagine. Wow. Bone, huh? Nah, you guys, I see what you do. You're sitting on it, and it makes it look like you're not watching. I see you, though. We see you there, macaroni. Exactly. We see you. I know all the tricks of the trade. Got my brand new pipes. Now I have a double backup for everything. I don't ever have to I never did take the pipes apart to clean them though. I just pull the whole section out and now I put a whole brand new one in there. Don't have to miss a beat. It's the way to do it. Before I would shut it down for a couple hours, wait for it to cool off, and half of a day process to clean this thing, but now I just replace the whole thing. Pop it out, boom. Put it back in, boom. Screw it in, boom. Done. Somebody's playful. Get him, Bear. Better get her, Bear. Better get her, Barry. Dang you, feisty this morning for 6 in the morning. Daddy's been up early, huh? We're up early. Whoa, you lovers. You guys want to go out for a minute? See what's going on out there? No, I don't blame you. Lack of motivation, huh? Well, me too, dude. What do you think, Bear? What are you guys thinking, Bear? Well, dang you. Dang you, Bear. What are you doing, Barry? Okay. Alrighty. Back to the drawing board. That's where that phrase came from. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board with your ideas. You know what I mean? It started in the caves. Paleolithic. Neolithic. You know what I mean? The cave era. Could you imagine being a Paleolithic artist? Holy crap. reverting back to that. I do revert back to elementary art. I love it. Just like minimal ideas, minimal, concern, just painting for painting's sake, art for art's sake. Guy's crying. That's Daddy. That's his son. So they like to talk a lot. I gotta finish my sky here. Might as well do that right now. Show you guys how freaking forker cool. So the thing about it, let me show y'all, because I'm 99% sure you have no clue what I'm talking about. When you do a mosaic like this, for example, if you don't highlight each image, like, you got your mountain scene, your ocean scene, you got trees. If I wasn't to highlight and place emphasis on the outlines, then it would all be one, it would blur together. Like right here, I didn't put any emphasis on the shadow from the mountain. I'm going to darken these. But naturally there's going to be darker closer to the shore, to be lighter out here, where the sky would be. But if you notice, my point is this outline, if you don't put, like I didn't do it here, you can't see the mountains. Now you can see the mountains because you outlined it. I'm about to come in here with the sky, but if I wouldn't have outlined this mountain, you wouldn't be able to differentiate the sky from the mountains, is what I'm saying. Would you believe that's only... Well, I had to find my smallest paintbrush. And what is it, 0.00? I can't even read these, but smallest one I have. It's in the 0.0 something. But anyways, the smallest brush I had, and I cut the bristles in half. This is basically a one hair brush, one horsehair. And it's the downfall. When you cut your brushes, you lose the firm part of it. So now it's back to floppy again, but I don't know if you can see that. You're trying to retain the structure in these brushes so you can work your fine lines. Otherwise, when you mark these marks, your brush just fans out and it's hard to get your accurate lines, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You're pressing down, and then the brush goes like that. The bristles expand outside of the line. But I regret putting this, coming in with my blacks. That's your last thing. You always want to save your darks for last. Damn it. You work from light to dark in general. Damn, I messed it up. Dang it. Anyways, I'm waiting for my new Better Alt products coming in the mail. These are killer. The CMOS and the Shilajit. I call it Shiat, but it's Shilajit. Everybody else is pronouncing it different, but however you want us to pronounce this stuff, excellent. But I've got 2 new items coming for review this week. I already sold a couple units on my TikTok shop. People are buying them up. There's actually every other TikToker right now has these for sale because they're so hot. And now mine are 43% off on my TikTok shop. So you can come in and buy these at they're like not even $30 anymore. 400 milligrams per, by the way. I don't know if you read that, but these are 400 milligrams per capsule. Excellent product. Took me like a month to even buy them and try them. I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't need the truth serum. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to live till I'm 400. I don't believe in any of that. My soul lives forever. This body does not need to live till I'm 120. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good dying whenever the Lord wants me. So I'm not going to take a pill to try to extend that, is my point. But that's not why I take these. Actually, to be completely honest, I haven't even opened this one yet. The CMOS Black Seed Ashwagandha. I'm doing some research, but when you buy these, it came with it. This package came with this one. This is all, what am I on right now? YouTube, TikTok? I'm on my YouTube still, right? Yeah. These are all, I don't even link these on my YouTube, by the way. I'm just talking like, I'm being a vlogger right now. We're just vlogging, man. Dang it. Thank you, wifey, for the new headlamp. I didn't need it, but I appreciate you buying it for me. 100 lumens, pretty decent, for $4 with the batteries. Would you believe it? $4 for this with the batteries. And I have an extra battery. It came with the pack of 4. I'm like, what? That's weird. It takes 3 batteries and came with 4. And then, but these are the best. But it broke. I've had this one since our last year working in the park. 2012, I've had this since Shenandoah. My wife and I said we're going to go back to Shenandoah. We worked 4 years there. And, you know, now we have a family and stuff, but houses and, well, we always had land or whatever. But anyways, what was my point? Yeah, one day we're going to go back once we're retired and work in the parks again. That was the great section in our lives. Especially, I did it. I did the national parks, man. That was me. I was a park rat. But my wife, she joined in 2009, and we worked she had to leave the country when her visa expired, so I stayed right there. But basically 2009 through 2012, then we moved back to Petoskey, started my painting company, and we were on contract for that year, so we went back to Shenandoah, and I stayed 4 days, and we pulled out of there and went back. So that last year doesn't even count up there, but it's a good life, guys. I recommend working in national parks if you ever get the opportunity. My first year in Yellowstone, man, we used to watch grizzly bears and wolves right in front of where I worked, fighting in a stream over a moose carcass. Like, I've just seen crazy things, man. That was like in the dining room, like serving breakfast, watching a wolf and a bear fight over a moose carcass. It's like, yeah, you don't see that every day. Eagles landing on wolves' heads while the wolf is eating, like just crazy stuff. Eagles, by the way, are one of the most ruthless predators. I say ruthless, but fearless. You can have a pack of bears, a pack of wolves, just viciously fighting over a carcass, and an eagle will come in and just land on any of those animals, or right in the middle of all the action. Yellowstone eagles, man. Osprey, and there's a few other big breed birds out west. The condors, and like, technically don't quote me on a condor. I don't think we have condors in the U.S., do we? Actually, the Grand Canyon does have condors. But yeah. Well, my paint, I don't have a lot of space in my studio, so I need to, that's why towards the end of my supplies, all my paintings, they all become like 4 or 5 colors, because that's, same with what's in my fridge. I eat every last damn thing in my fridge before I shop for more, because I have a small fridge. Same with my art supplies. I use all my supplies, then we get more. So these paintings are only going to have 4 colors to choose from, basically. I mean, acrylic. I have a bag of watercolors. I have a bag of oil colors. I have, all my mediums, but I'm just talking about per medium. Anyway, so on and so forth. I do recommend, if you guys, I used to buy, when I was in art school, bought all the good brushes, and oh man, I was in art college. Wow. I had to have the best of the best. I was doing it, portfolio, like, wow. I thought I was the shit. Anyways, now I buy the cheapest damn brushes I can find. And they're the same dang brush stroke, man. But I recommend something like this. 25 pieces from Walmart for like 10 bucks. This one might have been a little bit more or a little bit less. But it covers everything. You know, I still cut them down and make like one hair brushes. Like this one I took out of the pack and cut it in half just to make a one hair brush. You know what I mean? I like the detailed work. On a lot of my stuff, I do detailed work. But where's, I want to show you my, not trick of the trade, tool of the trade that I really love. Same with my painting company, my real business, is I have a 2.5 angled, you know, brush, a Purdy brush. I use the 2.5 inch angled brush. I don't like the flats. Like this would be a flat, for example. But let me show you my angle brushes, and here's an angle. And these are what I use when I paint houses too. It's just, you know, both hands, I can do two in a hand, like, you know, same with my neighbor Steve when he's with his chainsaws. That dude's the best chainsaw guy I've ever seen, and he can do it blindfolded, but, you know, he's got his tools, he's got his saws that he uses. It's like trick of the trades, you know what I mean? But these 2.5 angles, same thing. These are the stills of the chainsaws, you know what I mean? But I do recommend you get the cheap brushes. That way you can manipulate them and create any angle you want. So right here, I can cut the tip off of this whole brush and just create like a 90-degree angle, for example, because you're never going to find a brush that's in a 90 or a 45. You know what I mean? You don't see angle brushes. You can buy them at like with angles, but that's why I buy the cheap packs. Come in here and cut anything, and don't use scissors. You want to use a hard surface and a straight edge, and then you want to use your X-Acto knives with a brand new blade if you're cutting your own brushes. You want to go out, girls? Oh, good job. Waiting for daddy. You got to tell me. I don't know. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3. Where's our kitties? Time for the kitties to come in. Oh, there you are. Daddy's just talking about you. Come here. Get over here. Come on, Lucky. Come on, my love. You've been out too long. Let's go. Where you going, hunting? You out there hunting? Dang. Make sure my gate's closed here. Brr. This is Daddy's poopy. Never forget, Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is king, baby. Don't be fooled. I don't need the flash on. They'll be in when they want to come in. There's my other kitty. Okay, we got 2 kitties and 4 doggies in. I'm just missing 1 kitty. Sorry, Belle. I stepped right on your head. Sorry, girl. I know you're under there. I stepped right on your head. Dang it, Daddy. Anyways, so well, here's one I cut. Here's a brush I cut. If you're running with oil colors, and this looks like a straight edge almost, like angle wise, you can create a straight edge, but line wise, you see how those bristles separate? You're not creating a straight edge, even though it looks deceiving, like, oh, you could come in here and draw with this. No, you can't. You're close to it, but you got a 1/16 of an inch right here. You know what I mean? But anyways, when you use oils, different mediums, you have a better chance. A thicker pigment paint, oil, for example, or a good acrylic. I buy these acrylics, the cheap ones, because they're watery. And this is my style of painting, is loose, fluid. But oils, you know, when I tighten up my work, Oils are the way to go as far as for density on paint and pigment, you know what I mean? Then you have a better chance. That's what I was getting at. Then you can come in here and it's not as sloppy. You can work your way, you see this line right here? If you're starting back and working your way to the line or to your next, to whatever subject you're working on, from the mountain to the tree, or if you're working from the ocean to the trees, you could work your way here and push it up to that line, and then it works perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can go to your line, but if you're starting your line with that, I don't recommend it. I would outline it with your one bristle brush. You can see where I cut it in half. But I'm 54 in a month or so here, and my eyes aren't as good as they once were, and that's why I've got the spotlight right here. But anyways, when you cut it, you see all these wanderers. That's what sucks. You can't even really see those with the naked eye when it's wet. Especially working with these acrylics, all these little wandering bristles. Well, if I'm doing a commission and getting paid to paint one of these things, you can't have any of those little bristles. You know what I mean? These, especially for realism. I remember in college, I used to do some portraits of people and just learning. I was kind of working with a muse, but I did a lot of portraits from her. But anyways, I'd get cheap brushes and just doing it, not knowing any better. Trial and error, and that's what you do. And over time, you learn, hey, it's the tool, the proper tool for everything. The tool makes the difference. Kind of excited to use the brushes I haven't used. There's something about a sensation you get with a brand new paintbrush. Like all of these have never been used. But they're the same brush, different thicknesses though. I mean, same angle. You know what I mean? Different width. But yeah, see how they flare out? Just flaring. Some do, some don't. But yeah, I used to buy brushes that were $40 a brush. In college, I was all that. I had to have the best of everything. That's why I still owe 50 grand on my student loan out of like 80 grand. Paid about 30 of it so far. But I've been paying since 2004 every month of my life. I pay my student loans. What a bummer. I know people that owe 150 grand still. I have family members that still owe big money on college. I'm talking 60-year-old people still paying for their student loans. It's like, fuck. Do I regret getting a bachelor's degree? I don't know. Did it mean a lot? I don't know. I was an art director right after college for a few years, and, it helped my ego, I suppose. And, hi guys, good job. Coming back out, my love? Or you want to stay in and get warm? Up to you. I prefer if you stay in for a while. Can you stay in and get warm? Let me see. Let me see your nose. How cold are you? Oh, I got cold ears. I got cold ears, Daddy. Man, like icicles, those little ears. My little thick girl. She's so thick. She's strong. Well, give me a minute. I can't even see our trail. I don't want to walk in the dark right now. What is that? Wait a minute here. Someone's got a bump on his neck. I say a bump, but feels like a little tick or something. Hang on, Coon. I'll set my phone down for that one. We're on medicine, so we should never have a tick on us. Tick season's long gone. Let me set this right here for a sec. Let me see your neck. Where was it? Never felt that before in my life. Take the collar off. I don't even feel it now. It's almost impossible for a tick to come on a dog. Well, that's stupid to say that. On my husky's neck, it's impossible for ticks to get it to. It's so thick. They have so many layers. They can't penetrate. So I don't even know what. I don't even feel it right now. But just a little bump I felt. Is Daddy imagining things? Let's see. Let me do this. Sorry, YouTube. Hang on, girl. Yeah, let Daddy see cool. There it is. Let's see. Let Daddy see. Right there. Yes, it is. Motherfuck. Motherfuck. He's got a fucking tick. I can't believe that, to be honest. Daddy, get it. Hang on, you're alright. Just gotta scrape it with something. What's in there? What can I use here? Damn. I can't believe you got a tick, bro. He ain't gonna be there long. Wow, that means he's been there for a long fucking time. Fuck. Daddy, get him. Hang on. Wow, Coon. He's fucking in there. Hang on. Excuse my language, but I'm... Okay, I gotta scrape him up. Come here. No. I gotta get him for you. I need, something. Nope. You're gonna come right here while Daddy gets him. No way I'm not getting that thing. Come here, my love. Good boy. Can't believe you got a tick on you. Way back. Oh, baby boy, I'm gonna get it for you. Wow, that pricks right in there. Good. Oh, you wouldn't believe this tick, you guys. I just can't believe it. How do you get these fuckers off of them? Hang on, I gotta use my my knife, my sharp knife. It makes my mouth water. I almost want to throw up when I see ticks. I'm just like very anti-tick. No, today I gotta check all the doggies, huh? I just can't. Is that even a fucking tick? Wow. That was crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Makes me sick. Ugh. Good boy. Put some Neosporin on it. Let me double check he's out of there. YouTube. This is just for tick awareness. Tick awareness, people. These guys are on front line. I've been picking ticks off them all year, and I just found one on them. Dead, but very embedded in them. Sucks. Gotta hurt. Can't feel too good, huh? You done? Should I be done? He's fucking in there. That's why. the nastiest thing I've ever seen. Fuck. Feel like he's still in there, man. Good boy. Yeah.